Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to turn 23 of Pokemon Gold, where we are playing Cameron the Photographer, God of Cyanwood City. Let's jump into things. So, got a couple things going on. Jasmine, the Earth Monster, Princess of the Rock, Lady of the Spring, has claimed the Throne of Gaia. Okay, cool. No magic sites in Debrithia. I'm just gonna scroll through these actually. We have an assassination attempt on Venna. Let's go ahead and watch that real quick. Now Venna has quite the force assisting her, so I'm less worried about her on these little assassinations. There is I'm not gonna worry about it this time. We've been hashing out kind of like what the assassinations are. There's a specialized event in response to site searching that allows you, if you have a mage with enough paths, allows you to basically get shinies of that path. For me, it would be shiny chops, I believe. But the issue is I think you need 4 Earth in order to actually fulfill the requirements for the quest. So that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna try to have some conversations with Onard, the creator of the mod, and to hash that out, or do a little bit of figuring out in the event, the mod inspector. So anyways, moving on. We have 30 resources in Hobergdorf. That's actually pretty nice. That'll translate into some resources into our nearby fortification. That's alright. Throne of Gaia gives growth +1. Nice. Construction of the fort in Kunal. Afflicted, or some battle afflictions cured. Disease cured. And got some patrolling troops and promoted troops. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got a little bit of stuff going around. Super noteworthy things. Like we're in negotiations for 201. Right, been talking about 201, 210 with Onard at Violet City, right? You gotta try to figure out what's going on there. But this is big. And this is big. Right, so Vermilion City is getting attacked by Cinnabar, and Saffron is getting attacked by Olivine. Now, Saffron is not out of the game yet, but these freaking boyo beans are super crazy. Let's go ahead and check them real quick. So we've got Steelix champions, crazy high hit points, crazy high protection, crazy high strength. They hit super hard. They come with fear, slash resistance, pierce resistance, super shock resistance, super poison resistance. They have trample. They are stealthy. I don't know how they're stealthy, but they're stealthy. They have berserker. They have siege bonuses. These things can actually siege you down on their own. Slowly, but they can. And they have a whopping base Earth 4 with 2 50% randoms. So these guys can be not a difficult chance, right, to be Earth 6. These guys are insane. And top it all off, they have 21 magic resistance and 21 morale. So it's not easy to break these guys. So yeah, these guys are really scary, right? So we're gonna have to figure out what can we do about them. Especially since I do not know their bless, so that's a big deal. Okay, one of the things immediately though that if we look at, right, with Steelix champions, is they are slash resistant and pierce resistant, but they're not blunt resistant. So that's one thing that we can bank on, at least potentially initially. The bad thing about that is they're easily going to be able to cast Temper Flesh, right? And their protection's going to go up high enough that, well, basically, we're not going to be able to touch them. Here's the other fact, and I think I'm going to talk about this. These guys need to be nerfed in some way, shape, form, or fashion because their stats are overpoweringly good. They're super expensive, absolutely, but their stats are overpoweringly good, and they get a full set of gear, right? Take a look at our Machamps, our Machampions, right? Half the cost-ish, right? Really good stats, not nearly as good as those, but we have some really big deficiencies. We have really horrible magic resistance, you know, and we have 3 misc and a helmet, but we can't use chest armors, we can't use actual weapons or shields or anything like that, whereas an Onyx or a Steelix champion can. And I think that's actually probably pretty rare. I'm trying to look through. There's a couple of other big champion-esque creatures. Only miscs, right? And helmet. I think it's the same thing for these. Only miscs and a helmet. Yeah. Only miscs and a helmet. So the Steelix boys are way strong. Only miscs and a helmet. Only miscs and a helmet. So that absolutely is something that needs to be changed. It's one thing if they have these crazy stats, right? They're super expensive, but they have a crazy amount of hit points, crazy buffs, crazy stats. Okay, sure, fair enough, right? But also having access to a full set of gear, whereas most of the other champions don't. That's a problem. So, something to throw over to Onard as a point of question. I think actually it's already gotten brought up, but I'll go back and check and we'll go from there. All right, so what are we actually going to do for the turn? We've been Jack and Jaw for a little bit. So we're going to do... Oh, let's check this. First of all, just by entering the Team Rocket headquarters, right, we have come up with a bunch of random little things, right? A coughing, a drowsy, 2 Nidoran boys, a Magnemite, and a Rattata from a single turn of sitting in this space. That's pretty cool. That is going to make me encouraged to produce a couple of these to try to get an Earth 2. So that's going to be the first thing that I do. Second thing that I do is probably I'm going to take these here, and we're just going to he not have enough? Oh, he does not have enough leadership. Well, let's do this in a double scenario then. Ooh, click the wrong thing. We'll take these with decent leader. And we'll put them way at the beginning. Decent leader way at the back. Robonon way at the back. And we're going to send them down here to take Mountains of Madness. Since it looks like Vermilion City is already getting attacked, we'll go ahead and take Mountains of Madness, add that to our situation, and go from there. What else are we going to do? I'm actually going to send the healer with them as well. Cast spells. Because I want her to keep, we have a bunch of wounds on these people. I want her to keep healing people. So she has healer 1, so she'll slowly but surely get rid of some of these wounds. What else? What else is happening? Search for magic sites here. We're probably going to continue to research with Chuck over here for now. Oh, wait. Hold up. I think we actually want to get back Chuck. Because we got this guy. He's not a divine blessing leader. So that's unfortunate. Also, we got our first Karate King, and he's trash. Really unlucky on this, right? So he got a fire and an air random. Let's take a look at these guys real quick. They won, right? We didn't get our 50% random, which is unfortunate, but it happens, right? That's not a big deal. But In our 200% randoms, we got an air and a fire, which means we got the worst combination that you can get, right? We could have got double fire, right? Would have given us a fire 2. Would have been nice, because we only have fire 1 right now. Could have gotten double air. Would have been nice, right? That would have been our first double air, and we could start bootstrapping up from there, right? Could have given us a Earth 3 and then anything else, and that would be nice, right? We'd still have an Earth 3 mage to use for plenty of other stuff. Or it could have given us an Earth 4, which would have been badass, because we could have actually used that to get into our specialized scenario. But no, we got the worst combination possible. We got a fire and an air, which gives us nothing, and we did not get our 50% random. So that is super duper unfortunate. We're gonna get another. But we're running out of freaking money. So this is unfortunate, right? This is bad. This is bad. I think we need to bring Chuck back, I think is the situation. So we are getting another guy here. We're gonna get another person here. We can't actually afford to build a scenario here, so what are we gonna do? We're going to preach. Can't make it there in one turn. Can't make it there in one turn. I'm gonna pick up all of these Duran boys, and I'm gonna come here. I think actually I will. Holy crap! Okay, last turn we didn't get shit. This turn we got a bunch of things. Interesting, very interesting. Well, we got a bunch of things, but we're also out of space. So, what do we want to do? We want to get rid of all the EVs, first and foremost. And then we want to get rid of things that cannot evolve, right? So, like these ferrets. We'll toss them up. Are those ferrets different than the other ferrets? Ferret from Cyanwood City. Ferret from Cyanwood City. They have different descriptions. Weird. Okay. So we're gonna take the shinies and try to get them experience when we can, right? Those are more valuable in our minds than other things. These apiums aren't very valuable for us, but we'll throw them out as we can. Okie dokie. These. Yeah, I kind of want to get Chuck back home. I'm not sure moving into Kratos is exactly where I would prefer to go. I can send him over here into Junal Forest, and that should be fine. Ho hum. Ho hum. I guess I can, we're not going to make it this turn on construction. 5. So what I'll do is I will build... I can't. Shit. I need money, man. I'm so freaking low on money. Can I do... What is... Distill gold. 15 gold per gem. Like, I'm getting to the point to where, like, I have so much fire that I'm considering... I have so much fire, and I have so little money compared to what I want to have. This is the problem that I had the last time I was playing this mod, is the income couldn't keep up with the amount of Pokemon that I was producing. And this is after, it used to be the Sacreds. I was playing Azalea City, and my Scythers and Butterfrees, not my Scythers, my Butterfrees and Caesars were like 72 gold or something like that. So, yeah, I started running out of money real fast. But I had better provinces in that game than I do this game. This game we have really bad provinces. So we still want to get the unrest down here, right? But we want to take. You know what? We'll probably do that. There's someone. Yeah, he's gonna be here. We won't need these. Patrol with those, so that we're still making a little bit of progress. We absolutely will not need all of this, but it's whatever. Want to make sure. So, boink that guy. Bring him there. Bring Vena into Kodakar. Keep entering the site here. Add a owl quill there. Add a owl quill here. Research, research, research. All of that's working. We got a Lelia here. And actually, probably what I will do is I will stop recruiting. I want to keep recruiting them, but I don't have the income for this right now. So. Keep working there. If I actually cancel the recruitment here, I'm super close to constructing a lab. Where's my money? Actually, where is my money? We've got this, and we've got this. That's 600. That puts us at 1246. No, 1250. So I'm missing 17 gold somewhere. Did I lose it in an event? Am I producing stuff in a location? I don't even know. Honestly. Doesn't look like I am. Huh. Weird. Okay. Well, we definitely want researchers. And I really want to get an Earth 4, and this is my best chance of getting an Earth 4. So I guess we go with that, but we're gonna save our money so that we can try to guarantee a lab over here. He can patrol and patrol. So I can't do anything else really this turn. Okay, we were searching for Violet City's capital. So we're gonna keep searching. We're gonna go over here because this has a super amount of connections. Give us a lot of information. I need more spies, actually. Start getting a couple of battle girls. Wherever we can. And I think that's probably going to be about what we can do. So, is anybody... No. We have... This guy has a forge bonus 1, so it would be 2. I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to keep our hammer in reserve for now still. Slap on Pokeballs to all the other people. And that should be it. Okay. Kind of a wonky turn. But we're kind of in a wonky position. So, is what it is. Our research, we won't get Construction 5 this turn, but we'll get it next turn. Let's look at our score graphs real quick. We haven't looked at these in a little bit. at least not on camera. So we are middle of the pack as far as provinces go. The people around us, if we think like Saffron City, is way down. Vermilion City, way down. Viridian City, all but dead. Who's this other person? Cerulean City, all but dead. Azalea, all but dead. You know? So these are our lowest. We're middle of the pack. Our high guys are Violet, who is super high up here, snagging all the things, and then Pewter. Okay? Olivine, who is now on Saffron and bordering us, is also middle of the pack with us. Let's pop over to forts. We're middle high pack, so that's kind of good. Income, we are towards the top, so only Pewter and Violet are beating us as far as income, which is extremely surprising to me because I feel so cash poor right now. But that should say something about how kind of bad the provinces are in this particular game. This map rolled really bad provinces. So we're just making it work. Gym income. We are actually towards the top of this as well. Who was it? I think it's actually Atlantis is far and away out front on this, and that's kind of interesting. I think Celadon is the other person. Yeah. So unlike our income and provinces, where Pewter and Violet are doing a whole bunch of work, here it's Atlantis and Celadon, but we are still doing well as well. Here, we are actually second. So we're second, and then Cinnabar is super high first, right? If we can make it to Construction 6, then this will take off at an insane speed. Dominion, we're actually... So there's the big Pewter City Dominion, right? There's the pretty big Violet City Dominion, and then everyone else is just shit Dominion. Alright, and then we have Army Strength, where we are actually towards the middle high end of the pack. But it's, once again, actually, no, it's Pewter is still at the top, right, for army size. And then Ekritique is the free spawn ghosty boy, and he is just beginning to exponentially ramp up, which is terrifying. Because I do not have a good way to deal with him. So, such is life. Oh, goodness gracious. Why are we running Chuck over here, by the way? I didn't really explain that. We're running Chuck over because I do not have a leader that can Divine Blessing all of these troops. And we might be rushing these troops up here towards Griffin Rock and or towards the underside of Saffron City, depending on how things go with Olivine. Olivine, these Stilixes are insane. And I don't know what to do about them. But that's that situation, and I think that is the end of this episode. We will see you all next time. Peace.